Some weird extracts.
To the world we live in, where women get to cry for free.
Now this is so bad, and it's like the worst part is we haven't even gone into the meat and potatoes of it yet. Because we still, like you said, we still have to get to the other thing, bro. And it's so bad because I'm so over this topic right now.
That that
Because with
that part, like,
the way you guys are
oh, go ahead.
talking about it, my fault to cut you off. I'm like, go ahead, you speak.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. I just said that part because that was, I don't know. It seemed like that was the main event. The when we focus on the actual trade, like,
Yeah.
damn.
So if you want, we can do a part two where we focus on what happened after the trade. I
Yeah.
feel like right now, like bro, I feel like this is a great, because especially since we're already pushing over 3.5 hours
Oh yeah.
of recorded content. So I feel like this would be like a part one, then we do like a part two,
Yeah.
and like yeah, I could send you like the recording that we have and stuff like that.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I'll greatly appreciate it, man. But also, if y'all want to talk about anything else, I'm going to try to like do my best to also do some research, come in with some stuff so that I could also, interject some info also into the mix.
No, for sure. I think this is like a great thing that we could start doing, like in general, because I feel like all of us have like different opinions on it. Like for example, me, I'm kind of like, I guess you could say I'm more of the voice of reason in a sense, where I speak my mind, I speak how I truly feel about it,
Yeah.
but I look at both ways and interject on both sides.
Mm.
Where, um, where the rest of you guys,
I
each
can't
stand on a
believe
different, you each stand firmly on three different aspects. Like like for
I look
example,
at it from the realistic side.
like Pat looks at it from like the realistic, the most worst ways that it could really be, which realistically happens a lot. Then we have you who you look at it at the more surface level, and then we have Rob who looks at it more in between, like in the gray areas when he looks at it, and then I'm just looking at it as a whole in general.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I think like we that's a good dynamic that we have with it because like there was something that Rob said where it's, that I was like yeah he's right, and it was like something that I thought of, but I wouldn't like really focus on that because of other stuff. And when he thought about it, when he said it, I was like damn, yeah, that made me really think about it some more. I'm like yeah, he's right. Like what she said and the way she said that was just pure arrogance and to the to the highest degree, and like the way she just was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that was just pure arrogance to the highest degree,
Mm.
and that was something that like Patrick just made a small statement about, and you were like, nah, I don't fuck with it, and like he was like, I fuck with it, but I feel like she's OD, and then Rob was like, no, 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 like whether you fuck with it or not, this just should not be a thing. You have to look. You just have to live in realism. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
I think that was pretty cool.
Mm. I
Yeah,
think,
I've always been a realist. Like
the
it's a habit. I can't
the
break
the
it.
the, the good thing, like I hear the breakdown. I think to some degree, if you pay attention, everybody's done a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Like whatever the I'm not gonna say the roles, but whatever the areas of expertise are. I like how, especially, it's gonna be easy to pick. It'll be easier to pick out because we did talk for so long. But everybody's done a little bit of everything. There is a point in time where everybody's had a surface level sort of kind of point, or in between sort of kind of point, in the gray
Yeah, and
lines,
like
the realistic.
eventually it'll change over time. It happens. Like I used to have a surface point of view until I like really started cracking down, and now I've turned into like a realist, and it feels weird because like my mindset's got to the point where as a realist, and Virgil knows this, like as a realist, I'm already thinking so fucking far ahead of everybody else.
Hmm.
I just don't know how to put it in words until that time comes. That's how a realist is.
And
Hmm.
it's kind of sad in situations like this because
Because it could be a big help. I just don't know how to put it in words yet.
mhm. Well shit. Well, I think that's it for today. If anybody has anything else they want to say and put it on, because I would definitely love to get this conversation topic again. I feel like hey, we could kind of make this a thing where we just post like hey, post it like we just do this kind of thing like once every 2 weeks or something like that. Hey, if
Yeah,
anybody's down for that,
listen,
you
I'm
know.
I'm I'm down for it. This is a hell
I'm
of a lot
down
of
for
fun.
part
But here's the thing,
three.
though.
Come.
What are we gonna call it?
Honestly, when it comes down to the video, I can help you on what to name it on that end, and I can even kind of help you a little bit with the thumbnail if we did thumbnail.
Oh no,
Only thing,
I'm saying like,
No,
what are
I
we
think
gonna?
he's asking what should be the name of the
Yeah,
podcast.
no,
the
like
name
no.
of the
What are we
podcast
gonna agree the name to be?
for the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm down for anything. Like whatever
What
y'all
all
think.
honesty, I feel like the No Cap podcast sounds pretty good.
Yeah, you did
Like,
talk about that, and
yeah,
I
like the
did say
no,
I agree today.
Yeah, you
yeah,
know
the
what?
No Cap podcast. You
I
feel
can
me?
accept
Like,
that. The NCP.
yeah, no, the NCP No Cap podcast, and then like we could always get a logo of somebody who just
With
like
a cat.
does on some Bobby Smurder shit, throws his
Throw the
cap on it.
cap. Yeah, nah, man. The No Cap podcast has officially been created.
Yes, sir. The No Cap.
Yes, sir.
Fact straight out the textbook, you heard?
Ya tu sabe, ya tu sabe.
Sometimes on live footage.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, but for sure, I feel like it's something that we definitely have to do. Like some other time, we should like definitely like record some type of thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be down if like we just make it like I don't. We could make it work at some point. We could
Hey,
make
give me one moment. One moment.
like go ahead. I feel like at some point, hey, we could like kind of just instead of like on Twitch or just like live stream on like YouTube. Just make I could make always make on YouTube like the No Cap podcast.
Yeah.
Give you guys the information so that you know the information. We sit down, we work together, and you know we could just live stream it straight off of YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then if later on if people feel more comfortable being on camera, because I don't know everybody's situation, because like I know Pat's on his phone, you know what I'm saying, I know he's fine comfortable being on camera, but he's on his phone, so maybe he doesn't want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we have Rob. I'm pretty sure he just whatever, he's down with whatever, so he's just vibing. Ain't that right, Rob?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I'm glad that you know we're going over that. I was like, to start off the video call, I was about to hit video call, but I was like, I don't know if everybody's like, I don't know where everybody's at. So like, okay, we can at least talk. We can at least do the phone call.
Yeah, so for me, I have no problem with video call for the most part. Like personally, I try to keep I try to keep things differently. Like I like the No Cap is going to be differently from like my YouTube. You know what I mean? Because I tackle more like serious topics, and like my whole thing with my personal YouTube is just for more funny, lighthearted content. So
Yeah.
I feel like keeping like the T Dog 024 away from like essentially like the No Cap podcast, the NCP. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that will just be better, just because like most people are gonna come here and not gonna want to see me being goofy, laughy, and jokey around, because we tackle more.
This was pretty serious.
Yeah, like I feel like we can just tackle a wide range of context, like something that
Matter of
happened, we
fact-
just talk about it and how we feel about it. And I feel
Also.
like typically with something like this, we are going to garner like some haters. You know what I mean?
Listen, all that it is what it is. And there isn't a great thing, whether it be in sports, politics, life, whatever, that
course.
hasn't garnered a great sense of, I guess, respect, love, admiration, and also hate, envy, jealousy, all that other sort of jazz. But
I just gotta make sure that it's known first. You know, sorry to interject on you, but I just gotta make sure that it's known so that everybody knows essentially what to be expected. I talked to Pat about this before, but like this is the first time where I'm actually talking to Robert about it. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, so that he knows like this is the type of stuff that we talk about. And like it could be there's gonna be more lighthearted stuff, obviously, but we're gonna make some takes that we just generally we feel fine with. You know what I mean? And you will feel fine with. So like if you don't want to camp up, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? There is completely nothing wrong with that if you don't want to camp up. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand this. Like, you know, like I said, there is to an extent there is some hatred that will be garnered because let's be real, as men no, you're good. As men in a world where the society is mainly ran by, or is mainly catered to women.
yeah,
When we're making topics like this, which is clearly just because of the feminist movement and all that type of stuff,
yeah.
it's going to garner hatred. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So off the dome, we're going to say things that it's going to trigger people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, so that you know. So if you don't feel comfortable showing yourself on camera, you don't have to.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Okay. Well, also,
Yeah.
I do have another. Well, one, thank you so much for pointing that out. Definitely must be pointed out and highlighted. I did also have another idea, but we can keep this in mind for next time. If shit, hey, listen, if we piss the woke culture, if we piss the feminist movement off with this one, we definitely go piss them off when we talk about the Megan and Tory case.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. That's another case.
Yeah.
Um, just like we have to bring all the evidence like we did today and bring it up and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like for sure, that is something as well that kind of sucks in an extent. You
You
know?
gotta specify everything's for educational and comedy purposes, and we're good.
Yeah, of course. And that's all I'm saying. Like I have no problem later on just camming up. Like right now, I kind of avoid camming up one because I don't
I
really have a
stand up
green.
on my phone.
I don't have a green room and stuff like that for my whole thing, which is why I don't cam up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At all in terms of things. So like, you feel me? I'm just gonna do because I want to cam up like later on when I have like a better space for that. You know what I mean? So me
Yeah.
personally, I'm gonna stay uncammed for the most part. That's just me. You
Listen,
know?
I
For now.
was. Oh.
Later on, when I get like the better living arrangement, just because like where my
That's
PC
why
is
I'm not spamming,
located
man. I like
isn't
it.
like I have my PC is located. I don't. It's like my work area. You know what I mean? But my work area
Yeah.
is in the living room, so it's not like really in my room where I could just like have it looking nice stuff. That see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So because it's in the living room, you know, I have things like where like I have like my aunt who passed by earlier and was asking me for something. I was like, I'm busy, I can't talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like when I'm in my room, it's a different situation. But now that I'm in the living room, which is where my PC is, which is close to the router, so I can get that, you know, that the purest of my internet. You feel me?
Yeah. That direct, that pure connection.
Mm-hmm.
You're connected.
Because I don't like having to put like this long cable because then I have to put it to the wall and then like the landlord is an apartment, so you know, the landlords be OD bugging on how you do things in an apartment.
Yeah.
You know,
But
I ain't trying to lose anything on my deposit when I leave.
listen, I hear you on that. I definitely can relate to like not having. I guess one sort of kind of like questioning whether or not to have the cam on because one I got all my stuff out in the living room as well. Now, and but also at the same time, this ain't even. I'm in my mom's house, so there's a whole bunch of shit all over the place. Is it ideal for being on cam? No, but also at the same time, I don't really care.
I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
see,
don't
did
care.
I tell
Y'all
you?
about to see me.
Did I tell you, Patrick? He doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna be on cam if you do a cam easy. I called it, didn't I? I called it. And then, like with
Yes, you
Robert,
did.
Robert's chill. So for Robert, it's gonna be like
Well, I
sometimes.
mean, to give you my perspective, I mean, I don't mind being on cam, but there is like a certain aspect, like in my environment, like
I'll
I
turn
am
my
gonna get
motherfucking camera on my phone on
Hold
right
on, hold on,
now.
hold on, hold on, hold on, Pat. Let him speak. Let him speak one at a time.
That's okay. No, I mean, it's kind of like UT. It's like, I get distracted, I get called upon, and then it's like I'm not gonna like show up like half the time. So I just feel like for this moment, I think it's not like the right time for me to do the camp setting.
Yeah. So pretty much what I said for you, like you have no issue with it, but you know it just depends. Is it the right time? So I agree with you on that because
Yeah, and
like
plus with my job and everything, it's like I don't know the timing about like when I have to go, when I have to do this.
yeah. So I think the best times to do this probably would be like on like maybe a Saturday or Sunday because
Yeah.
me personally, I'm off Sundays and Mondays.
Yeah.
Right? Saturdays I get off early, so I get off around 4 p.m. on Saturdays, right?
Mhm.
So like Saturdays I get off of early. So I feel like Saturdays or Sundays it'd be the best time. I know like now it's kind of like the Christmas holiday, so that's why Rob is kind of off with his job right now, or
Yeah.
else I think he would have been working it. That right, Rob?
That's correct.
Yeah. So like I feel like
Because
probably
otherwise, I would have been having to not be on this podcast on this Saturday. I would have to like get up very early in the morning on Sundays.
yeah.
Oh
So
shit.
like I think it would work, but if we do it, then we'd have to talk about this topic and like let's say he gets up very early. So let's say if we were to do this,
Yeah.
we would have to do it like at an earlier time on a Saturday. So like maybe around 6 or 7 Saturdays, and then we do it till like 9 or 10 so that everybody can still go get to sleep and do what they got to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'm
I
pretty
feel like
much I'm good for whenever, except for Sundays and Tuesdays.
There you go. What about you, Zach?
Now I'm gonna say I'm going to be all over the place. I work from Mondays to Fridays, but also I'm getting involved in a whole bunch of other different stuff, law firms, government related stuff,
Of course, gotta work
DJ,
on your
like
career.
yeah. And not only that, I don't even know if I mentioned this, but I rap. There's a whole bunch of things.
You were
Rap,
telling me a little bit about that,
yeah,
and that's what I'm thinking. That's what I said at first. How about we just start? We keep it simple, once a month,
yeah,
instead of like once. We keep it once a month, and we schedule a specific day that we're gonna do. Right, like we look at a schedule specific. Okay, it's gonna be this specific day. Boom, that we record it. Because I feel like, hey, why not record like with this topic? We get all the news and record it. And if
yeah,
there's any like crazy thing that happen, we try to schedule that ahead of time to go on that craziness that happened, like the whole Tory Lane situation. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I say, if anything, let's look at our. We all have the Discord here for everybody. So let's look at our schedule. So next time, I say for when do you get your schedules? We get our schedules. And then like Monday, we speak about how our schedules are going to look like. Essentially, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My schedule never changes.
So there we go. Let's get back in contact here on Monday. Um, for the thing that I have on my PC, it's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass to send it to you. I believe I can send it to you through email, but it's a large file, so it's like about 3 hours,
Listen, it's
So I
all
have to look.
it's all cool. Also, at the same time, I've been what's it called, screen recording or whatever off of OBS for this time. So yeah,
You've
that.
been live streaming this?
Oh no no
No,
no
he's been
not
screen recording it the
no
same
no
way
no
I've been
not
screen recording it.
not live streaming it, but screen
Yeah.
recording it.
I was about to say, how did we not get banned?
Oh
No,
yeah,
no,
no.
no.
Listen,
Yeah,
listen.
like
No,
for
no, 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 no,
example,
no, no,
like
no, 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 no.
I
I
can.
wasn't gonna do y'all like that for the first one. Yo,
Yeah, like I can
that
put
would
you
have
on
been
mail,
crazy.
and I could essentially send it to you on mail.
Okay,
Like, let me see,
I
like I'm
think
gonna see if I can like compose. I can see how I can compress it and then send
I,
it on mail.
Yeah,
I
Or
think
if
we
not,
could.
like, huh?
it sounded like.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna see if I can compress it down to mail, because like I always try to compress it down to mail and send it to you, because that is something that of a possibility that I can try to see. Obviously, it's a big file, so it might. You know what I mean?
It'll take a
It's either
while
that
though.
or like share. What's it called?
I'm
Share
just gonna
thingy.
watch it from your channel.
Oh, what happened?
Also, I'm just gonna watch it from Virgil.
Mm,
Or have.
Yeah.
I
So
think
like,
we could have. I think we could have live streamed it genuinely. I think it was actually pretty good. It was
no,
good.
the thing is, like I said, I'd rather live stream it off of just straight YouTube. And the reason why I feel like YouTube, but instead of Twitch, is because how quick things with Twitch is. Like, it is something like a podcast is just better to have on the YouTube. But if
mm.
we do the YouTube, we do have to watch specific things that we say as well,
Because they might
because
have a what's it called, cursing,
yeah, there's a
profanity
there's a
rule.
limit. There's a limit because at the end of the day, there's a
First,
limit
like
to
the
how much.
first minute
No,
or
you
two.
can curse, but like let's say if I say fuck like 7 times within like 2 minutes, then I'm more than likely getting demonetized for no kids. See what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
kids are not gonna run into my thing. See what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, okay,
oh
okay.
yeah. How the algorithm work? That stuff.
Like the only way for that to on happen is if we have a huge amount of people watching everything, like on some Andrew Tate shit, where he says a lot of like bitch hoe type of stuff. But because he blows up, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Hmm.
so just send me your email in a Discord, and once it's done being compressed as a Google Drive link, I'll send it to you.
Okay. I'm sending it right now.
And then yeah, so like
Yeah.
this week I'll work into like the No Cap podcast, and we'll just brainstorm some ideas of how our logo should look, and then we'll go from there.
Hmm.
Because like I'm not gonna lie, when it comes down to it, yeah, being on camera for the most part would definitely make things a bit easier, you know,
And they could
to an
see our
extent when it
face.
comes to. yeah, when it comes to swapping in and out of things, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah. But besides that, I feel like this is pretty simple, you know.
It's just gonna be funny. Like, I, I wish I could keep the same picture of the podcast. My fucking Discord, the picture makes me mad.
Not for sure. But oh yeah, I have another question for y'all guys. Zachariah, this is a question that I've always wanted to ask you.
Yep.
Okay, so this one had to do with just like I want to like get something where we get a bunch of people
Yeah.
and we like do some like game funny game content. We play like certain games
Yeah.
and do certain things. And I'd love to like do that with you and some other people. So I'd have to get back to you on that one when I
Yeah.
plan on doing it, or just doing like some IRL funny content that we can do. So I have to get back to you on that when planning on doing those type of things.
Hmm.
But I just want to know if that's something that you have potential interest in doing.
Oh yeah, no, I would definitely love to do that. I'm a little upset. Again, I told you the first time that we met, I was mad as hell that I missed the Among Us train. But I know that there's other cool games. I know.
I mean, we still can technically. We can still do. It's not gonna pull as much views now, obviously,
Yeah.
but like we can still do it for no rise because there's people that will look back at it and be like, "Oh, this is Among Us. Oh, let me check it out." You know what I mean?
That's a
Yeah.
really popular game right now, trending called Dark and Darker.
Ooh.
Okay,
What's it about?
It's kind of like medieval EFT.
okay, but like, but the thing is though, like, is it a game that we can all play? Where I don't feel like spending mad bread on the game. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I believe it's a free to play. I have to check.
Okay,
Okay. Is it
because
like?
like,
But it's just basic. It's basically Escape from Tarkov, but medieval.
but is it because thing is when it comes to certain games and stuff like that, um,
Yeah,
it
we can
depends
go
on.
in together as a squad, but it's a tough ass game.
All right, so it just depends on like how we can get stuff going
I
and
mean,
like our
there's
goals.
also like V Rising, like that game I would be willing to play on PC again.
Okay,
But
yeah.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
that's a simple thing.
I
Yeah. So besides that, I don't really have much to say.
Oh, I did have two other game ideas, and then I'm done.
All
What's
right.
it called? Dead
Go
by
ahead.
Daylight and
I have
this
that.
and Deceit.
Mm,
not a
okay.
DVD fan, but what is Deceit?
Funny enough, Deceit is very similar to Among
To
Us,
Among
similar
Us.
to Dead by Daylight, in the sense that funny enough, there's six people. Two people are infected. Four people obviously not infected. They have to go through, I want to say, 3 rounds. They're in like this area. They essentially, the people who are not infected, they have to keep going off to these different areas to escape. And the two people who are infected, they have to drink a lot of blood. And then when it turns nighttime,
Oh, I heard of that. I heard of that game.
yeah,
I haven't played it yet, but I heard of that. And I said, oh, that would be pretty fun. Another thing that I would like to play is I'd love for us to play like a VR game. You know what I mean?
a
And like
VR.
record it. Like let's
Okay.
say we play VR Among Us like that. I heard like that's
I
pretty
They
mean,
fun.
got
there is
VR
just
Among Us.
VR.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah. But I'm down for it though.
Yeah. So like, these are definitely things that we have to look in towards the future. And yeah, like I would love because like I tell people this, right? I think like some games that are just really fun as friends to play are like some of the best things. It doesn't matter if you suck at it or you're not good at it. Just it's just about having fun and making interesting content. As long as you had fun and you found it interesting, that's all that matters. And I think me personally, I found that like Uno, I feel like us getting all together playing something like Uno and stuff like that. I think that would be a great or some Mario Party or
Yeah.
some Smash. I think that would be like hilarious.
If we do V Rising, we could feature Rudy sometimes too, because he plays that game with me.
All right, sounds like a plan then.
Yeah.
But all
Yeah,
right, guys. Oh,
but I
anything else?
would I would say if you don't know what V Rising is, for any of y'all, just check it out. It is a little bit more on the PvP oriented side of things, but
Me
it's fun.
personally, I rather kind of be ignorant to it because I kind of go into things. That's just my playing style. But you know about that, Zachariah. I go
I
into
know
things
that. I'm just
blind,
letting you know that
and I
this one's
just
more PvP oriented, kind of like DayZ. You can lose your shit.
no.
So
That's fine. Like I go into there blind because I feel
Yeah.
like you get the rawest outcome of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's
but
what I.
there actually is a ton of PvE though. But you know why I play it.
No, yeah, for sure,
Yeah, I'm a PvP freak. I'm a PvP freak.
for sure.
All right.
Well, I think I'm done here, man. It is about to be 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna like
Yeah.
relax, maybe watch some anime, and see if my aunt needs me anything, so I can just like not have to worry about it in like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Party's open if you want to join. I'm just gonna be downstairs wrapping gifts.
All right, for sure. And also, before we go, Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you and
Merry
your family have a blessed holiday.
Hey, Merry
Happy
Christmas to you
holidays.
guys as well. All right. I hope all y'all get gifts. I hope y'all all enjoy today. I also, my bad on not saying Merry Christmas Eve. All right. I hope that today was pretty good for y'all too. But
Well, it's
yeah,
already Christmas for me,
Oh no, yeah, Merry Christmas was pretty good. Like I made that one Instagram post that I sent with
yeah,
this one song that
I want to
Patrick
be
loves.
degenerate for Christmas.
The like I don't know if you saw my recent Instagram post,
yeah,
but like I think it's pretty funny. I There was this one song that this one dude made.
yeah.
Like it's like a
Oh,
New York drill last Christmas, and then I said to everybody like, "Hey, Merry Christmas," you know what I mean? So you should definitely check it out. Like I think it's pretty funny.
All right, all right.
Like
I want to.
the first thing Pat ran into was this when I sent it to him.
Bro,
Like
that
I
was
was
the first thing I opened, and that was the first thing Instagram showed me. I was so fucking. I just got done listening to that dumb shit.
bro. That song is lit. Stop hating, bro.
No, the video was pretty funny, but I hate that song, bro. I hear it. I was like,
bro,
kill myself.
bro. Let me play the song for you since he's hating on this lit song.
I
I'm
believe it.
done.
I have no idea.
Listen to this lit song, bro.
I.
Since he's hating on it, like he's legit just hating. Like no cap, he's just hating. So for y'all who ain't haters, I'm gonna play this song for y'all.
Well, we gonna
All
have to
right.
see.
I want to be a degenerate for Christmas.
The surprise is
Uh-uh.
there.
That's the
The
price.
surprise is there.
Why did I just start? It actually made me laugh.
Wrong one. That's the wrong one.
It's like 12. I'm gonna stop moaning so loud, or my neighbors are gonna call a cop.
Where is it? Where is it? What the heck? It
Man,
disappeared.
that's almost like 4 hours. A little under, but who's not throwing party shit? Let me see. Oh,
Oh,
enter the ingredients. You're playing Boy of God, Rudy?
What?
Okay. Huh. Have you got to the big wolf yet?
it's like this. Oh, there we go. Found it. I
Oh.
don't know. All right, here it is.
Well, I don't know when you get to the big wolf.
Yeah.
You gotta show him the video.
Merry Christmas. It's lit. Like Santa, where's my gift? Stay by the mistletoe. I'm trying to kiss. Really shorty, she move on her hips. He got locked cause he fuck for a bitch. We got 30s and betters. He taking that bitch. Smoking too much and I'm still trying to quit. He gon' die if he dropping my shit. Like Santa, give me the cookie. I did. She get mine with. Niggas like from the tree is a block. For our brother, I stay even hot. Home man, he gon' clear out
How
the
many
spots.
times I've
Always
heard
watch
this
how I clear out the
song
box. I'm trying to fill up your stockings. You get beat out your socks. I don't want to talk about last Christmas. I was at home, dread. Too focused on my Spotify, trying to see my song. Tired of coming second to you like a. Remember, I was rocking with you, you ain't have shit. Now I'm fought like Priscilla. Sarah hit me, come to Bella. Spit on niggas, propel it. I just keep my heart. He said not to Cupid shot me, he ain't shot you. Thought it was love, I hit the lottery.
Okay.
God, you couldn't wait at least 6 years before you moved on? You dead ass?
6 years. That's a fucking long time.
Wow.
But if you're in the music career, bro, 6 years isn't that long. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm.
So like,
Bro, I'm retired. Every day was like a fucking month.
I feel you, but it's like in the music industry, like 6 years, bro, that's nothing. When like
Wow.
you're trying to get your name out there, like 6 years is actually nothing. There's people that be like there 10 years, 20 years, and like
I
they
was about
finally
to,
get their chance.
yeah.
I
And
thought
then
it was
and
like
then and
waiting
then
on a
it might
girl. I
take
was
them
gonna say
even
No, it
longer
was more
before
on
they
the
actually
fact.
catch fire.
Yeah, it was more on the fact that what he was talking about is that he started his shit a few years ago, right? And he told her about this before they started being a thing. So then like they were together for like 2 years and then she was just gone and then and then like 4 years later he started making some waves for real. So he was like, damn, you couldn't just wait 6 years? You think I'm jacking you? You
Mm-mm.
feel me? But it's like you were, well, all right, you know what I'm saying? Let me shit. Well, let me get your number anyways. At that point, he's not fucking with it. He's just gonna fuck. See what I'm saying? So it's like that's kind of what it was in a sense. But like, hey, he was spinning some heat, and I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with it. Like
Okay.
the music video that I
Oh,
have,
there's a
like
music
that
vid.
one's too funny.
Okay.
Well, he has a music video, but this is something that I made personally. Like I just sent it to you right now. So check this out right now.
Mm. Oh, okay, okay. I'm about to check it out in a little bit, man.
But that's it for me, man. I think I'm just honestly I should have ate something. I didn't eat anything all day. I guess I'll make some breakfast. It's like 1 o'clock.
I mean, it's Christmas
Cause it's
morning
damn
after all.
near.
It is actually. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? For all the single men out here, I hope you get some ho ho hos. You feel me?
I'm done. Shit, man.
can't get what I already got. Dang.
I have a friend who called me a hoe, like I'm a man hoe, and I said, listen, if you're gonna call me a hoe, make sure to put Kage after that because that is my ninja way. Sasuke!
How
I'm
bad you are.
done.
Okay.
I'm done.
I was I was
Better
playing a
put
game,
Kage after it, bro. I'm done.
right? I was playing a game where it was funny because after I said that, my friend said he was playing a game where he was losing in TFT, and he was like, the person said, "You can't beat me because I'm gonna be the next Hokage."
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna start saying that anytime I play the game. You can't beat me because I'm gonna be the next Hokage. Yo! Oh, that's so dumb, dog. But that's it for me. I'm out, y'all. I'm gonna go
Hey,
get me
hey,
some
before
food.
you go, look at that picture I just sent to the Discord.
Bro, I'm looking at it now. You wildin'.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm going like that's crazy. I'm gonna need to just how do I delete this?
My nigga.
Uh, how do I remove this from my feed? Because I'm the one that's gonna be recording this shit. I
Here,
don't need
I'll
it.
remove it. I'll remove it and I'll send a less dumb one, okay?
Yeah, because I don't need that shit popping up in the middle of a recording feed. Because that's
I'm done.
There
hey
you
man,
go.
that, hey man, that military person that is the surgeon of death and that goose that is Brittney Griner.
I'm done. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done.
That is the equivalent of the trade. And with that,
I'll,
I'm leaving.
I'll delete this one too.
All right, later.
Bro.
Stay. Hey, yo, Rob, if you down
Yeah.
to run some TFT later, like, well, not later, but like today or tomorrow, let me know. I'll teach you the ropes. You feel me? And
Bro.
Pat's
How
dumbass
about tomorrow?
should hop on, but you know he's pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-uh.
Pussy.
Listen, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all boys later, man. I'll
I
see you
need
the
that
next
chicken
time.
tomorrow.
Listen, man, I just need a girl with that curves. Let me stop. Anyway, I'm out.
I'm done.
That chicken more curvy than most of the females.